genuinely think if I could speak to myself when I was in the youth choir, I'd be like, my mind would be completely blown that I was doing this.
Collaboration between 4 up-and-coming Manchester artists, giving them an opportunity to work with Hallé musicians and also giving the Hallé musicians an opportunity to do something that's different to our normal day job. The artists chose what sort of instruments they wanted within that ensemble, so some were percussion heavy, some were strings, some were more wind and brass, and we paired them with an arranger who also was able to get a little bit of experience and create a couple of new songs each.
I'm Beth Abdi. I'm a singer, producer, instrumentalist. Really excited. Just those memories of being in the Hallé. It's obviously very prestigious, but also I just learned so much because I hadn't been in a ensemble of that kind of calibre before. I just think those few years in the Hallé Youth Choir kind of sped up my musicianship and the quality of it. So when you said that we'd be collaborating with the Hallé, I kind of had this warm feeling inside, you know, full circle moment.
She was very specific in that she wanted a woodwind and percussionist, so I passed that on to Tom Davey, who did a fantastic job.
I sent Tom a transcription and he kind of assigned them to the instruments that I'd picked. An unconventional kind of chamber ensemble, so instruments that might not necessarily traditionally go together, and then my band, which is double bass, synths and drum kit.
We both sort of agreed on the colours we wanted, because it's quite interesting because there's percussion, then you've got the 3 woodwind instruments, which are quite a sort of dark colour because there's bassoon, oranglais and clarinet, which are all quite low reed instruments, and you wouldn't really expect that for a pop song.
We copied over parts, so for example there's like an electric guitar pedal. That part went into the percussion, into the tiny little drum, and a lot of the synth lines were actually taken over by the woodwind.
And then you've got the vibraphone, which is a much lighter, almost slightly jazz-influenced instrument, which I sort of thought would be, rather than just have a mood colour on the vibraphone like we did for the woodwind instruments, I gave it a much more melodic line.
Great to be able to work with musicians who are jazz and rock musicians, who are much more natural about what they play and much more improvisation involved. Whereas of course what we do in a symphony orchestra is much more rigid and much more controlled. So it's great to mix those two things up, and I think we hopefully lent a lot to the kind of music that they produce.
control, like a tide that comes and goes. Freedom's ebb and flow, pit against each other in a game. We turn the wheel of blame as water drains away. Tether me up just to let me go. Place me in a gilded cage. Make me miss my chains, thick skins, feeling, losing feeling, thick skins, feeling, losing feeling. I have spent my life collecting bricks. The wall I built is whole, but someone found a door to get their foot in. And you know the skin I wear is thick, protects me from the world. But now I'm more concerned with the burden that it brings. Tether me up just to let me go. All I've ever known. Place me in a gilded cage. Make me miss my chains, thick skins, peeling, losing feeling, thick skins, feeling, losing feeling.
I first met Ellen when she was a teenager and she was part of the Hallé Youth Choirs. So I was directing the training choir and then the youth choir at the time, and Ellen was part of those ensembles. So she was still a really enthusiastic young sort of musician, but we were all learning our craft, I suppose, together.
It was really great to develop the second track into choral arrangement for the youth choir because I'd had the bones of that already, and then my friend Ollie Lambert helped me kind of flesh it out arrangement-wise into SATB score, so soprano, alto, tenor, bass, and then we used that score for the youth choir.
I think it's been really nice to be able to showcase a really talented alumni like Ellen, but also to sort of open up the eyes of 15, 16-year-olds who enjoy singing now to go that this may be a path that they're interested in, and to be able to see her, talk to her about how she's made that happen.
It kind of fades to nothing. I think, yeah.
So there's a, yeah, those.
It kind of fades to nothing. I felt like a real affinity towards them, and they were just really keen. They had an amazing attitude towards the piece, and I hope that if some of them do want to pursue a career in music, that made it seem more doable, because I think it can be quite scary, and it is scary, but it doesn't mean you can't do it.
I have a memory of you, and it lives in the shadow of my mind. I have a memory of you, and it is silent unless it's heard. as it stirred. And when I sleep, I choose not to dream, because when I dream, you're there. When you call me the name that you gave me, it unsettles, and I dismember. It unsettles as I remember. Morpion, where have you gone? 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 If trust is white and lust is black, then surely love is grey. I'm waiting